everybody? Welcome back to another week of Duffs to Darts. I am Ed, taking you on my weekly journey to get from a mid-range handicap to hopefully a single-digit handicap by the end of 2021 to the best of my ability, on a budget, on a dime, every week working on our game. So let's get into what happened this last week in my progression, in my pursuit to become a better player. So we're going to flash forward, or flash back to the beginning of the week on Tuesday. And it should have been a day that I was going to work. A little fun story for you guys, and this is why women are always right. And we shouldn't argue with them, ever. So, weeks ago, my wife had asked me to put in for Monday and Tuesday, so the day after Mother's Day and Tuesday as well. We're going to go redo our driver's licenses and take care of some stuff, and we'd talked about it and said, like, I'm not, I remember saying I wasn't going to put in for it, I'm going to work on it, I'm not going to take the day off. Apparently, I lied and I put in for it, and I completely forgot about it. I'm talking to the point where, like, we were on, like, Monday morning, we were discussing it and talking about it, like, bickering back and forth. Not, like, mad, but, like, I'm like, honey, I'm telling you, I'm working. Like, you're off. I'm not. I'm going to work. And, nope, not the case. We go into the garage where I work, and obviously the golf lab, as you guys know. And I also work in there. So I go in there, pull up the computer, I pull up my calendar, and I say, look, I'm not working. I'm working. I'm not off today. She goes, no, let me see your time off calendar. So I pull up my spreadsheet that I have for all my time off, and right there, highlighted in yellow, was Tuesday's date, off. Huh? Is that right? Okay. Look at my email, and I see an email from my manager, one of my managers, that says, you're approved, enjoy your day off. So just like that, I have a day off, and it was like 65 degrees and sunny. What does my wife do? She could have said, great, you're off. Like I said, I need you to take care of a million different things around the house while the kids are at work. No, they're at school. No, that's not what she does. She says, it's a nice day, why don't you go play golf? Keep her, right? So I call up Turnberry, say, what do your guys' day look like? What's the tea times look like? They said, hey, when are you looking to come in? I said, probably in the next hour. It's like 8:30 in the morning at this point. And they say, we're clear, we're wide open, come on in. So I do. I went to Turnberry, guys, and I played 18 holes of golf with nobody there, nobody in my cart with me, nobody in front of me, nobody behind me that let me tee off from the 10th tee because a couple guys were on the front. And I played 18 holes in 2.5 hours, which is absolutely insane. I mean, the ball was staying in front of me. I played one ball all the way through the round. I did have to change out at one point because the ball was getting pretty, scuffed up. I hit a couple trees. I brought my tree wood. And one hole particularly, it was a dog leg left, and I used a 3 hybrid. And I hit a beautiful draw around the corner. I mean, I perfectly executed this shot. And it had too much topspin, too much roll, and it rolled right into the little pond there, like right on the edge of the water. Where, like, if I was wearing shorts, I would have 100% just taken off, like, my shoes and stood in the water and hit the ball. But I'm not doing that. Not this time of year anyway, so I pulled the ball out and played. So let's talk about that round, because that's kind of the big part from this week of Duffs to Darts. I shot a 90 out there by myself in 2.5 hours, like I said. And I'm really happy with that 90, and I'm also frustrated with that 90. So let me tell you why I'm frustrated with the 90. I could not hit greens to save my life. I was hitting solid tee shots, and I kept missing the green on my second shot. I was either right or left or long. I wasn't holding greens because I was hitting it too far, hitting too deep into it. So I was scrambling to save bogey, which I did. So that's the part that I'm happy about, is that I saved bogey on so many freaking holes. I bogeyed majority of the round, But a lot of those holes I missed the green in regulation, and I'm scrambling my way back, and I was 2-putting a lot. A couple 3-putts were in there. There were definitely a few 3-putts that ruined green in regulations because I was on and I 3-putted for bogey rather than 2-putting for par. So, a little frustrating there. The driver, though, money. This driver, guys, I'm not even going to bother trying to hit a draw anymore on the driver because it's just not there. Like, my swing, for whatever reason, when I set up to hit that nice power fade, I hit it consistent. I hit it in the center of the club face. I'm confident in it. When I leave the face a little bit open, or a little bit closed, I guess I would say, it goes straight. So I set up on the right side of the tee box, aim to the left side, give myself room to let that ball come back in. If it goes dead straight, it's just straight down the left side of the fairway. No big deal. And when it does that power fade, I get a lot more yards out of it. So I had 2 drives over 300. One right on the nose, another one a little bit over it. So we're here in May, and it's 65 degrees, not super hot summer weather, and the ground's not running like it does in the summer, and I've now broke the 300-yard barrier this year. Yay me! That's there. Putting with Excalibur, really good. A lot of those bogey saves were kind of pressure, packed putts where all that work I've been doing on the putting mat and with the Mirorr putt has definitely been helping out. Now, I'm talking about ball striking. Obviously, a little bit left, a little bit right. All the work that's been going in all off-season in the SharperGolf golf lab in the garage, as you guys know. SharperGolf, presenting sponsor of Duffs to Darts. Check out the stuff. But as you guys know, I've been putting in a ton of work there. Like, this isn't just like lip service. Like, I hit balls virtually every single day in there. Even if I can't hit like 40 minutes of practice, I'm hitting, I hit a couple chip shots, I hit a couple 60-degree lob wedges. I work on rotating through. Like, I'm really putting in a lot of work in my game. So the ball striking is a lot better. The divots are vastly improved from what I used to hit a year ago. And I'm really, really confident about how the scores are going to be this year. That takes me into second big thing this week, which was I went live on Instagram, a little wedge practice on Saturday night. I haven't done one of these in a while. Was it Saturday night? I forget. I don't know. I went live on Instagram, and you guys see the handle in the beginning of the channel here, beginning of the check-in. Went live on Instagram, did a little practice session of my wedges to kind of work on those distances. I need to really get a better feel of it, so we're going to be doing that a lot more going forward. A lot more a wedge practice with the swing caddy. And in the SharperGolf golf lab, I was just at Menards, which is a big, big home improvement store. It's like a Home Depot, Lowe's. Here in Northern Illinois, Midwest, we've got Menards. Menards is awesome. If you guys have Menards, it's the shit. So went to Menards, I had a big rebate thing, and I bought one of those like screw-in light bulb things with like the 4 LED like super things that have like 550,000 lumens things. So the garage is super bright now. So ideally, that should make it easier for the swing caddy to pick up the numbers, so hopefully we get better practice there. Third big thing from the week, and this is kind of the most important, is that I have officially 100% signed up for the McHenry County Open, which is the county that I live in here in Illinois. So I will be playing in that at the end of July. It's a Friday and Saturday, 36-hole stroke tournament. By flights, so when you register, you put in your index, which I'm about a 12 unofficially, and they ask what your average score is, and me average plus or minus for 18 holes is about a 90. So I got, I'll shoot in the 80s, I'll shoot, 92, 94, in that range. For 9 holes, obviously if I'm playing 9 holes, of course I know for whatever reason I shoot a lot better. I wish I could shoot, +5 on the front, +5 on the back when it comes to, my 18-hole scores, but we'll get there. So, end of July, Duffs to Darts. We are playing in a tournament, so I'll let you guys know how that goes. What I will do for you guys as we're doing that is I will set up to have my practice run, and hopefully they'll let me vlog that to kind of get, you guys can kind of see the golf course a little bit. And that'll be after, the tournament, by the time I'm able to edit and get that out. But I will do like a check-in after each round. So after the first round, I'll do a check-in, and I'll post it up here, guys, for you to see. And then I'll do a check-in after the tournament's over, let you guys know how I finished, pros and cons of the tournament for me personally, and can all kind of learn to better together. What else are we talking about in the Duffs check-in? As always, guys, ton of putting. Lots of putting in the SharperGolf Golf Lab. I put out a video this week of a virtual par 4 that I talked about a while ago, so check that out. And this week, I'm going to keep working on pace. I'm going to take my alignment stick, set that down in the bedroom, and putt to the alignment stick to get the ball to stop on the stick without going over. If it goes over, it's too much pace. If it stops right on it, we're getting the right pace. So work on the field with that. Want to give a shout out to my guy CJ. He told me this a couple of weeks ago. So CJ is down in Texas. We met through the Golficity group, and he let me know that he is on his own Duffs Darts plan. So he has put on a spreadsheet on his computer of something that he's doing. He's working on his game. He plays a lot more rounds of golf than I do, but I practice more than he does. One of us could put it together for a ton of practice and a ton of play. I think one of us would get really good really quickly, but we'll see how we get there. But shout out CJ. Keep it up. Talked to my guy Rick out in Fort Wayne. He's getting back in the game. He had some injuries, but he's getting back in there. So Rick, you and the son getting out there. Hopefully your son enjoys driving the golf cart. You guys are going to have a good time. So you guys know my DMs are always open. If you guys ever want to shoot the shit, you guys want to have a question about what I'm doing to practice, or kind of share some things you guys are working on, hit me up. I answer all of them. I talk to everybody. Or even comment in this below. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the Duffs Darts check-ins. I'm enjoying doing them, keeping myself accountable. I know I had said I was going to play this weekend, but since I got to play on Tuesday, I wasn't able to squeeze it in, and that worked out well because with my son's baseball games, the weather was crap all day Saturday. In the morning, I wouldn't have been able to get out and play with what was going on. Then I had my nephew Saturday night, and they were with us until his baseball game today, this afternoon. And when we got home after the game, instead of practicing, he wanted to play some more baseball. He wanted to keep practicing and throwing the ball around. So, dad code, always put the kids first. We'll work on the game later. He wanted to work on his game. Children are our future. Put the work in with my guy, Mr. Liam. Got it done. Who also got an awesome hit today. Shout out, Boa. Good job, buddy. That's it. That's all I got for you guys. If you're still watching at this point and you guys aren't subscribed to the Duffs Darts channel, so maybe you do some searching, make sure you hit the subscribe train right here. I appreciate you guys. We're trying to grow this thing. Share it with your friends, other people who might want some motivation. Normal guy, normal dad, trying to find ways to squeeze and work as much as I can. Work on my game as much as I can with normal everyday challenges. So we'll get out there. We'll keep getting more stuff done. If you guys saw the Instagram handle in the beginning of the video, I'll pop it up again right here. We have that giveaway. It's going to the end of the month. So if you guys want the SharperGolf 2-pack putting mirror, I use it. It's helping me with my putting. Clearly, you guys saw some stats behind here already. It'll help you guys with your putting. Alignment is great, and it's free. I'm giving it to you. Check out the Instagram. Look up the little video. It's there. You'll see it. It's got a big old picture of Excalibur around there. Enter into the competition. I want to give that away to one of you guys. That's it. Till next time, guys. Keep grinding.